Guys, very important video today. You can see that not only are we inside of the orange box, we are also breaking down below this red line right here. Today, guys, I'm going to talk about what I see happening for Bitcoin next. I'm also going to talk about the long-term charts for Bitcoin. Is there any way to know when we are going to see a big vertical rally to the upside? Well, I do have some news for you guys, and this is something that has been able to pinpoint the large rallies for Bitcoin during the previous cycle. So guys, you will want to stick around for that. I'm going to talk about Ethereum. I will talk about the altcoins. I will talk about traditional markets, an update on my bots, as well as the stuff you need to know this week. A couple of major events happening this week, guys. So stick around. From the beginning until the end, I will talk about everything. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And with that said, guys, on the 4-hourly time frame, we are actually seeing Bitcoin come down here. And this is interesting. The first time we came down here, you can see that we did have a breakdown. And we came right to the dollar on this red line right here. And as you know, I was entering into a trade right here a couple of days ago. And it was actually right above the edge of the orange box. So it was basically on the bottom of this wick right here. And we saw a big pump here. Now, we started to see Bitcoin get a little bit weaker. We're starting to come down. And on that trade, I did actually, just like I said in the video, I was looking to close that. And I did close it at $1,000 in profit here. So it was entered at 30,110 and I exited at 30,334. So so far so good. And never mind these ones. These were just some trade test orders I had with my trading bots on Bybit. So if you don't know what I'm talking about here, yes, you are now able to use the trading bots I've been using here. You're able to use them on Bybit, Binance, and so on. I will get back to that later. But the question is, where are we going to go from here? And where do I see the next major moves? Well, I see that we are now getting closer to this white line. Could this white line potentially have been closer to the left here and that we're already inside of this teal box? Well, it doesn't make that much of a matter. I am now in a mode where I am going to start buying the dips at very key levels. So as you know, what I talked about yesterday, in every bull market, it's usual. You always have big pullbacks in bull markets. Okay, so even this bull market right here, the massive one in 2021, we had a pullback of 16%. Here we had a pullback of 22. You had a pullback of 31. And if we go to the top, you have a pullback of 26. And even this one was a pullback of 55% here before we once again started to go up and make a new all-time high. So this is just one example, but if you go even to the cycles before that, you had even bigger pullbacks. You have 36, you have 36, you have another one, 41. So you can just see every single bull market have these major pullbacks. So this is not something that is unusual. This is actually something we need to be prepared for. In fact, this is something we should be expecting. And my strategy for this, well, as you know, I've set up my bots here. My slow bots are going to take advantage of the medium-sized moves. My fast bots right here are going to take advantage of the fast moves, the slow, like the small moves in the market. And then I have this cycle bot up here, which is going to take advantage of the major moves in the market. Now, this is the new one I talked about in yesterday's video. It's down 3%, guys. So let me know, do you think that I'm going to get wrecked on this bot? But this is a special one. If you watched my video yesterday, you know my strategy for this bot. And if you didn't watch my video yesterday, this is more risky. You need to be aware of the risks with this one. This is a bit more risky than the previous bots. Now, if you want to know how to set this up and if you want to know why this is more risky and my general strategy, I don't mind this getting wrecked, guys. I don't mind this going down and being at a loss. And the reason why is because it's part of my long-term strategy. So make sure to watch the video at the top of the description right here if you want to know about that. But if you want to get the settings for the cycle bot, the new one I created, you have it, the OKX settings right here, but this is risky, just like I said. Make sure to watch the tutorial. You have the fast bots, you have the slow bots, and if you cannot use leverage, if you cannot use OKX, you are actually able to use 3 commas to be able to trade with these bots as well. So tutorial on how to set up 3 commas, again, at the top of the description, this video right here. However, the good thing is that now that we have broken above the orange box, we know that this was a huge level of resistance. Even if we do see a pullback, it's going to be way easier for us to break through this the next time. Now, I'm not saying for certain that we are going to come down to the edge of the orange box, because we need to look at different time frames. Yes, on the 4-hourly, we are below this red line, and this is now gonna be resistance. You can see on the way down, the red line tried to support us, guys. It tried to support us, even got a close here, right on the dollar of the red line. But the candle after, we weren't able to do that, and we have actually closed a full red candle below this now, so that's not a good thing. Now the question is, can the bulls get us immediately above this red line? Because on the daily time frame, we're still in a candle like this. We still haven't closed a even one single daily candle below this red line. So what we could see is a rally towards the end of today, up towards this red line, and hopefully close above this level. If we can do that, that is a very, very good sign for the bulls. If we cannot do that, then we have to be we have to be cautious, because we could still continue to trend down inside of this orange box here. So we're keeping an eye on that. I will keep you updated as always. But is there a way we can try to figure out if we're gonna see a parabolic rally to the upside, and what would be the signs for that? Well, as you know, on my long-term chart here, I've been telling you for the last, actually for like a year or 2 years, that once we break through this on the RSI here, wedge, that is when we're gonna see the start of a new bull market. And we have broken above this, of course. As you know, if you've been following my channel, we broke through this in January of 2023. So that was a glorious moment for Bitcoin. But is there a way to know when we're gonna see a massive rally to the upside, like a vertical rally? Well, there actually is. So as you know, on the RSI here, this line, this white line at the top, is the 70 level on the RSI. Now, this was actually posted by Trading Shots originally, but what we can see is one very distinct pattern. When we break, this could be hard to see, but basically this bluish area here, when we break above that, this is the 70 area, and when we break above the 70 on the RSI here, that is usually when we go into a parabolic race to the upside, or we're in the middle of a smaller move to the upside. Either way, we tend to go up once we break above the 70 level. You can see we break above the 70 here, we go up, and this is very, very early. Actually, let's go to like here when Bitcoin is a bit more mature. So you can see we break through, let me do this. You can see we break through the 70s level right here. In the middle of a rally, continues to the upside after that. Break through the 70 level right here, start of a new rally. Break through 70, start of a massive rally. We hit 70 here. We were at the beginning of a decent rally here. Start to go up, break 70, boom, rally, 70, rally. So, and you can see how this continues. Every single time actually here, this has proven to be the case. Now, we have not broken through 70 yet, but if we do that, that could be something to be on the lookout for, meaning we could either be in the middle of a major rally upwards or at the beginning of a massive rally. So this is something we need to be on the lookout for, guys. I will update you on this, because this is actually pretty reliable if you look throughout history. So I will keep you updated on that. Whenever we break 70, we tend to go on either medium-sized or massive rallies for Bitcoin. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, Ethereum is actually doing pretty well. It's holding up. This is actually not Ethereum though. This is the traditional markets. This is Ethereum. It's holding up pretty well compared to Bitcoin. I adjusted this orange line a little bit. Now it fits a little bit better here. So this is definitely a level we need to be on the lookout for. If we fail to hold this level, guys, I am expecting some more downside for Ethereum, but so far so good. Ethereum looking really bullish for traditional markets. When they opened up, the futures market opened up previously today, and we start to see the traditional markets go down a little bit, and this is also, of course, having an effect on Bitcoin. So traditional markets, the futures market has opened up already, but in a couple of hours, the New York Stock Exchange and such are going to open up. NASDAQ, S&P 500, So let's be on the lookout. Be prepared for volatility, guys. The main thing we need to watch right now is this red line. If Bitcoin is able to break through this and close above this on the daily time frame, that is, well, this is the 11-day time frame, but this is the daily time frame. That is actually a very, very good thing for the bullish momentum of Bitcoin. So overall, strategy is still the same. Bots taking advantage of the volatility. Should we drop down in a straight red line? Well, I have a strategy for that as well, as you know if you watched my video yesterday. Big events coming up this week, guys. You have multiple speeches by the Fed. Also, you have the economic report from a lot of major companies. You have Monday, you have a lot of companies here. You have Netflix. You have a lot throughout this entire week. The main one being Tesla, because we know that Tesla, they hold Bitcoin. And if they announce that they have sold Bitcoin, could see a short-term drop for Bitcoin. If they announce that they have bought more or something like that, of course, big stuff. And maybe they're going to announce something Doge related. We never know with Elon Musk, right? So we need to be on the lookout for these announcements coming this week. Major stuff happening. So be prepared for a volatile week. My bots strategy is still the same. This is the beauty with having a long-term strategy. And yeah, then whatever happens, we know what to do, or I know what to do at least. This is actually the Bitcoin dominance. This is the Bitcoin dominance, and you can see that we are at the major resistance level, red line right here. And we got, boom, rejected off of this level, meaning altcoins from this point could start to outperform Bitcoin a little bit until we go down to like 44%. Or if we break through this, we have the next level of resistance up here at 52% in Bitcoin dominance. So let's keep watching this as well, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.